Hey, what's up, everybody? So, okay, I just left the gym, so hopefully I still look good. But guys, I want to come on here today and just spread some awareness to you. So, me growing up in Mississippi, me coming from a family who was just like super just unique and just authentic. I was always raised to just be authentic to myself and to be true to myself, whether that was like how I want to dress, what I want to say, the career I want to go into, how I treat people, how I treat myself, most importantly. If I've always had this motive to be authentic and to be true and to always be the best as well. But I'm at the gym and I was just talking to someone and I was like thinking about something. I'm like, man, like I think the most powerful thing you can do is be true and authentic to yourself. I think that no matter what anyone may say to you or behind your back or whatever it is, I think as long as you're being true to yourself, I feel like, man, like no one can stop you. I feel like the only person that can really stop you is yourself. So I think just, man, like be your best self. I was gonna say be your best self, bro, because I'm a bro, but like I know I have females watching this, so but basically just like be yourself, bros and girls, like just be yourself. I feel like no matter what room you go into, if you have this authenticity that you know who you are, and it doesn't matter what anyone says about you or to you, even the good things they may say to you. I feel like the most important compliment the best compliment you will ever receive is a compliment that you give yourself. The power you give yourself to be your best self, to be your truest self, to be your most honest self, to be your most blunt self, your most smart self. And I'm not saying just be blunt 24/7, but like just be blunt within as well. Know your truth, know your honesty, man, like, and walk within that. I see a lot of people in the world. I see a lot of men, a lot of women who claim to be something that they're not, just only because it fits the mold. But hey, I think that maybe it's the whole grand scheme of things. We have followers and we have leaders, and I'm a leader, and I just see there's so many followers on earth. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but I think where it gets bad is whenever you try to compare yourself to others, and if they're not like you, you judge. So I just really want this video to really just like inspire the doers and the leaders just to be your authentic self. Again, like whether you're going into your classroom, whether you're starting high school, whether you're starting elementary for the first time, college for the first time, a new job, dating, you're trying a new dating style out, you're trying a new religion out, a new way of life out. I think just like be that way I think just like be true to who you are, be true to yourself, and like just stay true to that, guys. And I think when you're true to that, it brings so many opportunities in your life. And the thing is, it brings the right opportunities to your life too. I think that when you're just attacking these things with a sense of just love and also wit, be smart about how you're walking your life, how you're talking to people, how you're going into rooms. But I think the most important thing is to be yourself, because that's your biggest superpower, man. That's your biggest superpower. I think that a lot of times, we as people can get scared, or can be can start to doubt the things they really want to do, or the ways they want to be who they are. I feel like because there's so many different customs and different religions. I mean, sorry, so many different religions too, but there's so many different customs and traditions that follow this that there's been this map. But for me, I feel like we're in this day and age where we can create who we are. We can create what what we want to do in our lives. Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just so happy that that I had a family who really supported that. I think I have an amazing father, an amazing mother and siblings and all that. I owe a lot of it to my father, though, who really gave me all these different ways of just being myself, and also to my mother too. Very confident people, very, very extremely confident people, and I think that's where I get a lot of this from, as well as from the Most High as well. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm super excited to be me, and I hope you're super excited to be who you are. and you know, and I just hope that, like, you know, like, you just keep being your true and your most authentic self, and I hope you just keep being you know, just being, like, being clear on who you are, man. Just being clear about that, you know, being clear on what you want and making the action steps to doing that. And I'm not saying that if it's gonna happen like overnight. I think, you know, if you're just like doing little, if you make a step plan, like say for today, like, you want to stop thinking about how people see you as, then how about this? Every time you go into a room, go into yourself, think of, well, am I enjoying myself? Let that be your compass. Am I enjoying myself? Am I enjoying myself? Not was, oh wait, do I look cool for her? Do I look cool for him? Should I join this club? Should I join this group? Will they like me? Ask yourself, would you like yourself? Because I feel like at the end of the day, like, that's who you're gonna be with. At the end of the day, like, that's who you're gonna die with. And it's like, and I feel like once you go into yourself and start to love yourself, I feel like, man, life becomes so much more abundant. Life becomes so much more fun. You know, like, feel yourself, you know, feel your depth, you know, feel your realness, feel your authenticity. It may be kind of scary, you know. For me, I'm from Mississippi, so, you know, a man being in tune with his emotions, a man doing arts, you know, creativity, thinking deeply about things, analyzing. I read things and people extremely well. It's a gift. I can hear thoughts a lot. Something haven't really talked about, but I really can. It's a gift. But coming from a place like the South, where there's this what's the word for it? There's this this diagram of how a man should be. And I'm like, you know what, man, let me just be a Kono though. And I feel like in the South, we weren't, as men, we weren't, especially being a black man, we haven't always been given the opportunity to be everything that we really are, you know, to express ourselves. And I know there's a lot of times people say, well, you got to fit the mold, you gotta code switch, what have you. And maybe that's the thing, but I feel like, man, I feel like we're in a whole different age now. But at the same time, that's also where you think of the leaders and the followers. You can't expect a follower to lead, and you can't expect a leader to follow if that's just not what they do, you know. And there's more to that sentence that I just said. It can be a bit more in that, but I'm not gonna go into that because that's not the video that I'm making today. But yeah, you know, so like, if there's any kids from who's watching this, who's ever watching this, whether you're a kid, you're an adult, I just really hope that this video gives you the urge and the courage to be who you are and to walk into your light, to, you know, to be confident, to be strong, to be virtuous, to be just true to who you are. And also, I hope this video makes you lead with love and optimism and power, bro. And power. Be strong with who you are. Don't be weak. Be strong. Be powerful. You know, speak up for yourself. Speak up. Speak into life. Speak into existence on what you want and who you want to be, and what you demand and what you don't, and what you don't accept from people, from yourself, and from the world. And live in that, baby. Live in that. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'm out. I got a lot of work to do. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching.